Hello, your holistic guardian here again. I'd like to tell you about a product that God has created for us that is very beneficial for our bodies holistically, and that is yogurt. Yogurt is called curds in the Bible. In Isaiah 7:15 and in Isaiah 7:22, it talks about curds. And curds were sour milk that was put in skins. And these skins were shaken and allowed to ferment. And with the remaining milk that was in the skins from previous milk makings, curds was made. And these curds you could eat. And this was a form of yogurt. And it said in the scriptures, Emmanuel will eat curds, a prophecy from Isaiah. Well, we know curds now as yogurt. And there are 500 different species of bad bacteria that is in our bodies, more than the human cells that we have. Our bodies are overcome with bad bacteria. And when we get antibiotics, it devastates our body. It's like cutting down or clearing the rainforest. And it causes all kinds of problems. Diarrhea, yeast infections, rashes, all kinds of things. And the only way to turn that about is quickly is to use a probiotic. And a probiotic grows beneficial microorganisms. And that is why some of the other countries' people, the ethnics and other groups, have such long lifespans because they eat yogurt. Yogurt is very beneficial to our bodies, and I'm going to tell you some of the things that it does for our bodies. And then I will show you how to make your own. You may be asking, what can yogurt do for me? I see it all the time. What is it good for? I'll read a few things that it's good for. It reduces inflammation for those of you who have Crohn's disease, ulcers, irritable bowel syndrome, gas, stomach aches. It also prevents and treats food allergies. It improves eczema and protects against asthma, sinuses, and pneumonia. It protects the heart and lowers the LDL cholesterol and normalizes blood pressure. Yogurt also helps take toxins out of the body and will help you if you have even food poisoning and block liver damage. It prevents urinary tract infections. Yogurt is high in protein, vitamins, minerals, zinc, and calcium. It even benefits persons who smoke or drink alcohol. It protects their stomach linings. I'm not saying that those should be used, but God has provided something for you, even if you have vices that hopefully you're trying to get rid of. It's a light food, and it's good for persons who have flu or any kind of illnesses, and even it can be eaten if you have a fever. It helps combat diarrhea and constipation, rids the body of toxins, and strengthens the body as well as the hair and nail growth, and strengthens the immune system. We have plenty of yogurt on the grocery shelves today, but many of them are not that very good for us because some of them are just full of sugar and other ingredients that are not beneficial. The yogurt that we need is a yogurt with live culture, an active culture, something that's live that can combat and kill the bad bacteria. Not only am I going to tell you about what yogurt can do for you, but today I'm going to show you how to make your own. How to make yogurt. It's not difficult. It just takes a desire to have your family nice and healthy. You'll see now how you can make it very easily It's very few items.
You will need a nice big coal pot. I say coal pot because if it's warm, the milk might scorch at the bottom. Up here in the cold country, we just can take a pan out of our cupboard. In the south, you may have to pour cold water into your pan to cool it off and then pour the water out. Here are the ingredients that you will need. Fill your pot with milk and then pour 1/2 to 1 cup of your dry milk into your cold milk and stir. When you begin to see bubbles on the top of the milk surface, begin to watch closely. Use a pancake turner because it's flat at the bottom so that you can stir the bottom real well so that the milk doesn't catch on to the bottom and scorch. Get a timer and time yourself every 15 minutes. Go and check the milk to make sure it's not boiling over. When you see lots of bubbles, watch very closely so that your milk won't boil over. When you see that the milk is about to boil, a few bubbles coming from the bottom, then turn off your heat and move your milk away from the burner. Allow the milk to get cool enough for you to stick your finger in, clean finger of course, and let it stay in for 20 seconds. Count to 20. If you can keep your finger in there, it's warm enough. If it's too cool, warm it up a little bit more. Have your jar ready. When the milk is at the right temperature, take your yogurt, about 1/2 cup to a cup. If you're making a large amount, it can be up to just 3 tablespoons, and pour it into your jar. It will look like this once your milk and your yogurt is stirred together. Now pour the rest of your milk into your jar and stir. Incorporate all of the yogurt in with the milk. Get an inexpensive styrofoam container. Set your milk into this container so that it can be warm. Place a hot towel around the container that's inside your styrofoam box. Allow to stay in that styrofoam container 8 hours or more. The longer, the sourer, and when you open it, you will have yogurt. Now let's get kind of crafty here. Take some of your yogurt, put a cheesecloth or some kind of cloth in a bowl, add your yogurt to the cloth and let it sit. Here's a nice amount of yogurt sitting in the cheesecloth in a bowl because we're going to make cream cheese. Make a parachute. Pull up 2 sides of your cloth and then pull up the other 2 sides. Tie the 2 sides, each one tied together. Now you've made a parachute. Hang that little parachute on your faucet and let the whey drip from your yogurt. Let it drip overnight or for several hours, and when you come back and open up your cloth, you have cream cheese. I hope you've benefited from this lesson on yogurt. My objective is to help you to be holy and healthy, wise and wealthy. Until next time, bye-bye.